Hi beautiful souls, this is just a quick and spontaneous video. I woke up an hour ago now and I did my thing, and then I checked the new comments on my last video, and there was a funny question, a very paradoxical question that I really like to answer to make things clear. So someone asked, should we reach out to our twin flame when we reach inner union? This is such a funny, paradoxical question. So, okay, let me explain this. When you reach inner union, you activate it, you balance this in your daily life. You feel whole and complete. You feel connected with everything. You start to living more from soul and your heart instead of your mind, because the mind constantly sees separation, creates separation, and inner union is a state of being. You feel it's such a bliss, you feel at peace, you feel joy, you feel happiness, you feel content, everything is okay, and you go with the flow, you trust life, you let go, and you realize, I am my divine masculine. It's so obvious to you. You don't let your mind get distracted anymore. Of course, you still have thoughts about your twin flame, that's very normal, but the energy behind the thoughts are different. But realizing you are your twin flame, it was always you, this is the path of the soul, this is not about a relationship, becomes so clear when you reach inner union. It's as obvious as this is my left ear. So why would I reach out and checking, hey, left ear, are you still there? It's like that. You won't feel the urge anymore to reach out because you deeply know this was always me, and my divine masculine is just the same incarnation of my soul in the 3D. I represent the energetic worlds, and he or she represents the material world, the 3D. And the energy always comes first. So why would I be focusing again on the 3D if the lead and the focus is always on the energy? That's where everything changes. So you just know, I will meet them someday, or he or she will reach out, but it's not from a place of expectations anymore. It's gone. So why would you reach out? There are certain circumstances in which twin flames have to be in contact, for example, co-parenting or being co-workers, but then you just keep the communication just for practical things. You keep it short and nice, but other than that, you don't feel the urge to have communication. It's gone. Why would you? You feel so fulfilled. You don't need anything or anyone outside of yourself. That's the real power. He or she will come to you. That's their role. As within, so without. He or she will start to mirror your inner union. And not immediately, don't expect they will suddenly reach out to you from the moment that you start to feel inner union. This is different for everyone, and most of the times there is a time delay in the 3D. You just keep on focusing on you, because you realize what happens in the 3D is less important than how I'm feeling, how my energy is, how I'm trusting myself and loving my heart, my soul, and living from my heart. So it's an obvious consequence that the divine masculine will start to reach out, or you will meet each other on an event or just on the streets. the 3D always responds on your 5D consciousness, on your energy. So when I started to feel in a reunion, it took me, not me, but it took 3 months before he reached out to me. And for some divine feminine from my clients, it took 10 months. That's also perfectly fine. That's their path. But you won't have to reach out anymore. That is their part, their response in the 3D to your energy. They will take the lead in the 3D. You don't have to. You just keep on bringing back the energy to yourself. You set boundaries if necessary. And you just live your life. You live your purpose. You fall in love with yourself and with life. I hope that makes sense. I think it does. Because reaching out to the other person, and if it's not about a practical thing, why would you reach out? To check if they're still there? No, that's their part. They will reach out to you to check if you are still there. You know that if you want to reach out again towards him or her, you know this is from a place of separation, a place of expectations, a place of lack. So that will disappear. And you will never have to reach out again if it's not about something practical. If you want to dive deep into what you really are, you want to be ready for this, you really want to let go of the 3D and all the obsessive thoughts and the needing, the wanting, all the expectations, the grief, the sadness, you can still book a one-on-one session with me until December. So in November and December there are still some spots left on my online calendar. You can check them out in the descriptions of my video, and maybe I'll see you there. Until the next video, bye bye.